Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, the Raw After Night of Champions, here in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. And out first, coming to talk to us, it is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Ooh, after that hellacious, absolute banger of a match at Night of Champions in the main event against one of his mentors in the Viper, the legend killer, turned legend, Randy Orton. He's probably here to talk to us about his future plans, as Money in the Bank is a month away now in London, and I wouldn't be surprised that Cody already has ideas in mind for what he wants about that. But also, something that went down at the end of that match, Ted DiBiase Jr. obviously returning to special guest referee that match. And then at the end, just throwing the title to Cody and storming out. That's some interesting, but maybe Cody might speak on how he feels about that. But I don't know fully what's going through Cody's head, but I know he's psyched to still be here and still be champion. And damn, did he earn it to that pay-per-view. Did he earn it in that match? Possibly the greatest match yet here of the new season. But, whew, if that's definitely added prestige to the world title. And he's no longer the only world champion. Of course, Seth Rollins winning it for SmackDown against Finn Balor in the opener. Anyways, let's hear what Cody wants to talk about. So, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about that amazing match at Night of Champions that I'm still a little bit out of breath from. Randy gave me all he got. And it was a hell of a fight. But he underestimated me. And we saw the return of Ted DiBiase Jr., where he special guest refereed the match. But the ending, when he handed me the title, that was suspicious. And I kind of wanted to talk to him about it, actually. So let's bring him out here. Okay. Well, Cody spoke his mind. Now, here comes the man that he asked to call out, Ted DiBiase Jr. It's nice to see him backstage, but he's in his ring gear, questionably. I'm curious why. Maybe we'll hear about it in a minute. But admittedly, it is weird to see him in his ring gear. It has been a long time. It's been like a decade, maybe, at least. Something around that time. So it's been a while. It's probably a little weird for everybody involved too. The crowd, Cody, even Ted himself. He said he seems to call it like straight down the middle at Night of Champions. Whether Orton employed him to, I have no idea, but either way, he's out here. Let's hear what he has to say in response. Now, there's a reason why I did that. It's because I always felt like the overlooked member in Legacy, and especially nowadays, everybody's talking about Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, Randy Orton, the Viper. Nobody's talking about Ted DiBiase Jr., and I want a shot at that world title to prove that I was always better than you. I'd love to fight you, Ted, but you haven't exactly done anything here in a while. And wrestling in general, you got to earn some matches. You got to win a bunch of matches to be able to contend for this world title. It needs prestige, and you need to honor it in that way. Yeah, right. I'll fight every week up to Money in the Bank if I have to. Ted DiBiase Jr. Money in the Bank, it just has to happen. So, do we have a deal? I just want to tell you, Ted, I never saw you as any lesser. But yeah, we have a deal. Well, okay, that's big news. Anyways, Money in the Bank contender, Breakker versus Jey Uso. And also, Alexa Bliss's debut against Ronda Rousey for the women's contender, for the women's Money in the Bank. Anyways, Ted DiBiase Jr. is obviously still in the ring. Let's see whose opponent's going to be. And it is the Aussie icon. the influencer. The host of the Grayson Waller Effect. And accompanied by his friend, Mr. A-Town Down Austin Theory. And obviously A-Town Down Under tag team mate, It is Grayson Waller. Probably looking to get some bragging rights. If this happened a while ago, I would have said there's a lot of ego between these two, but Ted seems to be on a little different of a trajectory than he was when we last saw him. Maybe he's feeling a bit more like a better person, or maybe he's somewhere in between. I don't know. But anyways, Grayson Waller out here trying to capture the spotlight of a debuting, well, returning or whatever, Ted DiBiase in his return match, unsurprisingly by Grayson Waller. Anyways, Ted looking ready. Will he be rusty against the Grayson Waller, who is still getting ring time and decently recently? Oh, see, there you go. Ted DiBiase already failing a clinch. Oh, but he didn't fail that. A clothesline takes off Waller's head. No, just taking it straight to him. As a feeling this might be a bit more of a scrappy fight from Ted DiBiase here. Like I said, very rusty. I don't even know if he planned to fight tonight. Well, he had his gear on. Whether he expects to be able to fight Cody tonight or over at Money in the Bank, I don't know. But looks like if he wins 4 matches, he's going to fight Cody. But the question is, what if Waller wins tonight? Will Waller get put into that Money in the Bank contenders match? Or is it kind of like a gauntlet match, but instead of it being the next opponent comes out, it's whoever wins this advances to next week and like that? I guess we'll have to find out if Ted DiBiase Jr. loses tonight. If that's what happens. I'm sure Grayson would try to definitely get that world title shot. But would he have to go through those 3 other opponents? I don't know. But either way, that's down to if Ted even loses this match. And probably more for General Manager William Regal. And, or maybe it's still at least World Champion Cody Rhodes. Anyways, let's see how this match goes, and I guess we'll cross that bridge if we get there. Grayson Waller on the advantage right now, raking the back of Ted Jr. Waller sends him into the ropes. I wonder if Ted will get annoyed at me for calling him Junior. Like Indiana Jones. Don't call me Junior. And yeah, oh, no, one straight countered by Waller though. Onto the shoulders. And drops him on his neck onto the ropes. Oh, you got to give it to Ted Jr. He's putting up a fight. Like I said, I imagined he had the fight in him. It's just whether he has the technique behind him and the training and the discipline behind him. Like I said, I think there's, no matter how much I trained, I feel like Waller has the advantage here, the rustiness, and Ted didn't know who he was facing Waller tonight. Admittedly, Waller didn't really know either, but maybe he knew for like a few seconds longer, which sometimes is just that extra little bit you need for that game plan. And Waller's a slippery guy. So, you know, Waller was probably watching, like, Ted DiBiase when he was, like, I was going to say growing up, but I'm pretty sure Waller was still an adult back then. Was he, like, 30 something? So, I think he would have been, like, 20 something. So, but still, Waller was probably watching the product back then. I don't know how much Ted's been watching the product recently. Or if he's maybe just been more focusing on Cody and Orton, or if he's been focusing on everybody. I don't know. So, that's the question, does Waller have a bit more of an uphill, but like an advantage on that? But that, like, collecting of data was 10 years ago for Waller, where Ted Jr., even if you watched one Waller match recently, that's way more recent than the Ted Jr. matches, so there's that advantage. So it's a bit of a back and forth here. I don't quite know, other than the ring rust situation, I think that's the only advantage we can really confidently give to Grayson Waller. But Ted Jr. seems to be putting up a fight. It's good, but no, those needs to gut. Waller has enough of them. And says Ted Jr. Oh, and the body splash into the corner. Grayson eyeing him up. Oh, we'll strike now. But Ted's feeling the energy. And the trading of blows now. Oh, no. Oh, that was a hell of a strike. Such a heavy hand there by Waller. Well, I think some blood's coming out of Ted Jr. His body's probably not used to this, because it hasn't been through it in a while. So he's feeling a little weaker. Hasn't toughened up to this in a while. So maybe that's another thing. I don't know. Oh, I don't know how much training Ted Jr.'s even had. Oh, looking for a combo. Oh, and the knee strike. Oh, grabs him on a strike. Oh, looking for the combo again to Waller. Stuns him. Oh, the grab again. Oh, and more kicks. Repeating it back and forth. Taking it. Oh, and the strike now. Sends Waller for a 360 and then a sleeper suplex. But Ted's feeling the effects. Ted is feeling the effects of this match, like I expected he would. Now crawling, trying to get to the corner. No. He's getting back up maybe. Looking to maybe finish it. Grayson Waller. Oh, he's looking for the Dream Street to Grayson Waller. Going for the cover. Oh, no ref count? Where is he? It's very distracted him. Egotistical maniac. Oh, yeah, no, I think he took off the turnbuckle. Ted's not happy. Oh, kicks Austin Theory in the face. And a double axe handle takes down Theory. Stomping away on him. And Waller takes advantage of the distraction. Waller sends him into the announce table and the chairs over there. No, he technically didn't hit him with it, so that's technically a grey area in the legality system of this company. Oh, Waller's taking off the thing again, but Ted Jr.'s fighting back. He sends Theory. Oh, this is a bad idea by Grayson, but he's still playing the mind games. No, Ted, not taking too kindly to it. Oh, the combos. Oh, and the discus forearm now. Going to work. Oh, and a clothesline. I say Ted Jr., like I said, putting up a fight, showing he still got it. Definitely some moments we've seen of rustiness, but that had, like I said, it had to be expected. Gets into the top rope now, going for something big. No, Waller just goes down as none of that. Bit missing there from everybody. Oh, and the uppercut. That sometimes happens when you're both playing two different things. You just never end up really hitting each other. And Waller brings him down. Oh, one kick out. Grayson not too happy about that quick kick out. Oh, this straight to the face. Oh, what a move. They're flipping Unprettier. And Grayson now. Setting Ted DiBiase up. Oh, and a snapmare. I think Grayson Waller is looking for a viral moment. Oh, and the stunner. Going for the cover. Is that going to be on Ted Jr.? 1, 2. Kick out by Ted Jr. Waller's not happy about it. He thought that was a slow count. I don't know, maybe you got a question. I don't know, but either way, Waller going back to work now on Ted Jr. And Ted Jr. is definitely feeling the effects of this. Oh, shove no block by Ted Jr. Oh, looking for another sleeper suplex. This time, Ted Jr. back up to his feet. The adrenaline probably kicking in here. Straight to the head now. Oh, looking to put Waller back on Dream Street. Looking for a cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Waller. Gotta say, Waller's definitely been impressive tonight. Definitely putting up some resilience. And a stomp to the gut. Like I said, Ted's definitely upped his offense, I feel. And he's definitely different to what he used to be. So that's even discouraging Waller's probably idea of what he expected Ted to be pulling out tonight. So, got to be fair to Waller there. Oh, he's looking to put him on Dream Street again, but no. Oh, Waller, hey, ref. That looks a bit dodgy. I don't think that was quite a fire, but I think John Cone maybe saw that as a fire kick. I don't believe so. But Waller going to take advantage. No, Ted fighting through it. Got to give it up to him, fighting through that kind of pain. Oh, and a kick now. Oh, looking for a roll-up. Body, like I was going to say body scissor, but that's more of a leg scissor. 1, 2. Kick out. Waller having Theory having an argument with some crowd person. I was going to say they pay for their seats. They're allowed to think what they want, Theory. Oh, the center. No. Waller gets out of the way. And now wrenching on that leg. Oh. Grayson picks up him now. Oh, sends him into the stairs. Theory now walking over. Picking up Ted Jr., the ref. making sure Theory does nothing illegal. I think Theory's just letting him get up there. Ted Jr. not... Oh, Austin Theory goes. No. Ted DiBiase sends him back into the ring. Sorry, Ted Jr. Oh, now he's looking to keep working away on Austin Theory. Waller maybe looking to try and take advantage. No. The back elbow. Oh, back and forth. Nearly. Waller sends him into the ropes. Drop down. Oh, look for the roll. Oh, what a kick to the face. I don't quite know what Ted's... I think he's having some weird side-on argument with Austin Theory there. I don't know. And either way, I think Ted trying to tell him to stay there. Oh, Austin Theory wants a timeout. Ted's asking if he should give it to him. Oh, the fight back. Oh, back and forth again. This last little bit has been pretty fair bits. Like, even, sorry, not fair. But, oh, the discus. Theory doing laps. Don't quite know what he's got in mind. Neither with Waller. Oh, Waller chucks out Ted DiBiase. He's looking to fly. And Ted steps out of the way and Waller feels the effects of that. Oh, Ted looking for a sleeper suplex on the outside. Jeez. Okay. Grabs Waller, sends him in. Is that going to be it? I felt like that was a big move on the outside there. Waller's still stirring. Ted sizing him up for another Dream Street. Goes for the cover. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Ted Jr. with his first win on his return. And one step closer to that world title match against Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank. Oof. What a match. What an opening to Raw. And the Raw after Night of Champions on the road to Money in the Bank. Oof. You can see the effects on Ted Jr. It's going to take him getting a little used back to getting in the ring, as any superstar will tell you. This is a big business and this is tough to do. With Ted Jr. proving that he's got it in his DNA. Obviously, we kind of already knew that with his father. Obviously, the part of the Legacy 4 faction. And the qualifications for that faction required that. But anyhow, what a win for Ted. Hey, Willy boy. Because you lads are British, I'm going to give you that one. But never call me Willy boy again. Call me Mr. Regal, as I am Raw General Manager. Now, what are you two doing here on Raw? Well, you should be on SmackDown. We've missed having those Raw Tag Team titles on, and we can't bear to be without them. We want them as soon as we can, so we want to fight the Brutes in the main event tonight. Good to hear some fighting words. I'll tell the Brutes, see you in the main event. Oh, okay, what a big match is going to be in the main event. The Raw Tag titles are on the line. Pretty deadly, Brawling Brutes. But anyways, up next, Bron Breakker versus Jey Uso, men's Money in the Bank contender match. Who will be the first man to be confirmed for that Money in the Bank ladder match in 4 weeks in London, England. Whew. That's going to be a good one. Because I may be a bit biased, but England is the best crowd in the world. And it's an honour for any of these people, or at least should be, to wrestle there with the best crowd. Whether you're a face or a heel. If you got some good music, that's one thing. If Jey Uso gets there, that's going to be mental. Seeing the crowd go wild in that entrance. But Jey Uso's got to go against a steep opponent. Somebody who won at Night of Champions in a match against Carmelo Hayes. And what a match that was, now making them 1-for-1 in Season 1 of Universe Mode. It is the badass Bron Breakker, who's definitely been on a bit of an aggression since his first match with Melo. Just tearing up stuff at that match with Trick. That was a pretty brutal one from Bron Breakker as well. So he's definitely... He wasn't exactly a happy man when he fought Melo the first time, but it's definitely switched up a few gears. Gone up a few levels. Hit the next tier, whatever you want to say. In that regards, Bron Breakker has turned that way. Anyway, that's Bron Breakker. Let's bring out his opponent. And yet again, the cardinal sin of main event, Jey Uso not being in the main event, but there can only be one main event, and I can't argue that a Raw Tag Title match, that a possible reunification is pretty big, and I can understand why it is main event tonight. So, that is fair in my opinion, where this is just a Money in the Bank contender match. Big things, because the winner of this goes to a pay-per-view, and they get, what, 3 weeks off, basically? Nearly 4? Like, maybe a bit of training here and there, obviously. So they want to try and make sure they win that Money in the Bank, because there's big, like, it's a big win, winning that Money in the Bank briefcase and getting that opportunity to just cash in at any point against world champion Cody Rhodes. Or hell, they could even go to SmackDown and cash in on current champion Seth frickin' Rollins. But obviously a lot can happen between now and then. They might even be champions come Money in the Bank, yet alone when the Money in the Bank winner decides to cash in. But either way, it's going to be a big one. Oof. But anyways, let's get this Money in the Bank qualifier underway and set the example for the rest of these contender matches. Crowd is psyched to this. They want to know who's going to be the first person in that ladder match. Will it be Jey Uso? Will it be his opponent Bron Breakker? Definitely won't be John Cone. Let's find out. Let's go. Bron Breakker already starting out good. Oh, and I got a question. Who does the Money in the Bank Money in the Bank match better more? Like, generally speaking, Jey Uso is quite remembered for his speed and hitting something like an Uso splash. So I feel like there's that. But Bron Breakker is possibly one of the fastest people on the roster and possibly one of the most athletic people. So yeah, also one of the most like hard hitting and tough. I felt like, you know, generally Bron Breakker is considered to have it all. So I felt like maybe that ladder match might benefit him more than it might Jey Uso. Not that I feel like Jey Uso would be bad for the match, but we're talking about Bron Breakker here, as he's just chucking Jey Uso around. If you can do this to Jey Uso, he can just do it to a ladder and just chuck it at everybody until they can't walk anymore, and then just climb the ladder. I wouldn't be surprised if Breakker could jump off the ladder, to be fair, at least. Either way, Jey Uso getting back now. Trying to capitalise. Oh, super kick. No, caught by Bron with such little left. But Jey, the Enziguri firing back. Oh, rope break there. Called by John Cone. Bit early in my opinion. But either way. Oh, and a clothesline by Breakker. Oh, and holding the throat down as he pulls him down. Oh, Breakker goes flying. That's what I mean. The most complete wrestler. The athleticism he has. That's got to come into advantage of that Money in the Bank ladder match. Jeez, what a move by Breakker. And now, looking to go to work on the back of Jey's head, sorry. Wrong brother. Wrong brand. Jeez, that's unprotected there. Bron. Oh, Jey trying to fight out of it, but he's still feeling a little dazed. And Breakker takes him down again. Looking for a moonsault now. Bounce off the ropes. And an elbow drop to the back of their head. Jey's got to be feeling it there. Oh no, but Jey's fighting out of it still. Still showing that resilience. Still showing that toughness. Going for a pin. Maybe just trying to get rid of some of that energy out of Bron Breakker by getting him to push out of the pin. I don't know. Oh, gets a good kick this time. Oh, and the uppercut now. Takes down Bron Breakker. But he's getting back up. Jey. No. Bron boots him off. Oh, Bron getting from behind. Oh, Jey steps back. Dodges the spear. If there's one man that knows how to dodge a spear, I feel like Jey Uso is in contention to be one of the people that knows how to do that. Obviously being the cousin of Jey, but she throws right. Oh, they both miss each other. Obviously also Jey Uso now starting to use the spear of his own. So I feel like there's a decent amount of connection between Jey Uso and a spear. So I feel Jey's decently experienced in that regards. Maybe not the most experienced, but I feel like he's definitely got some contention to speak of that. Breakker now backing it up again. He's looking for a spear. No, Jey dodged again. Breakker not happy that Jey seems to have his number when it comes to this spear. That's one of Bron Breakker's biggest moves there. Oh, gets him up now, and for a bulldog, reminiscent of his uncle and father. Oh, now he's sizing it up. Jey's a little stun from the bulldog, and now the spear. Breakker glad he's finally hit it. He's picking up Jey now. Oh, and grabs him by the throat. Oh, I think I know what he's looking for. The military bless. Power slam. What? Jey Uso's just getting straight back up. Breakker's didn't know what to think. He's just grabbed him by the throat again. Jeez. Could have hit him for a second one. How did Jey even start just getting up straight away from that? I have no idea. There he's going for the pin. The 1. The 2. A kick out by Jey Uso. What is this resilience? Breakker has no idea. I don't have any idea. What is that kind of resilience by Jey Uso? Breakker trying to just keep him down. Oh, and a slam. That was an interesting one. But Breakker keeping him down now. And now just yet again chucking him across the ring. Oh, Jey though fighting back. I don't quite know what kind of reserves he has there. After receiving 2 military press power slams back to back, and he just got up after the first one instantly. Breakker's just surprised. And Jey Uso proving he's ready for those singles titles. He's ready for this Money in the Bank contender spot. And he's proven why he deserves it and why he can win it. Jey Uso now working his way on Bron Breakker. Another drop and hits it. Oh, looking for the top rope maybe. What's he looking for here? Maybe an Uso splash. I don't know what he has in mind. No. Breakker getting up. Maybe Jey Uso a little too spoon. Oh no. Lands the forearm. Landed a bit on his arm there. That looked hurt. That could get hurt. But no, Jey still back on the offense. And now carrying Breakker. Looking for a snake eyes into the corner. Down an elbow drop. Jey showing some resiliency that I was just not expecting from him. Like, I never counted him out to be anything like underestimating, but maybe I did just. I think everybody's just underestimated Jey Uso tonight. Oh, like that resilience just. I think that's just unmatched. What he just went through and he just got up instantly. You know, we've been talking about it on SmackDown a lot about Ilya Dragunov trying to go through all these tough opponents. Give him main event Jey Uso. Jeez. Either way, Jey Uso now sending Bron Breakker into the ring. Oof, what a match it would be if Jey Uso ended up going for the Intercontinental title and ended up having like a match of Dragunov at Survivor Series and the spear by Jey Uso, like I was mentioning it earlier. Looking for a cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Bron Breakker. Breakker back up to his feet. No, Jey Uso fine out of it. Sends him into the ropes now. Breakker no dodges. Oh, and a shoulder block. Jey feeling the effects, I think. Oh, what a kick. Just turning Breakker, just maybe concussing him. That was brutal. It just shot him right down to the floor. Oh, I think I see him bleeding. But Breakker still standing out of it. Grabs Jey by the throat. Picking him up for another military press power slam. Going for the cover. Oh no, Breakker. He's just given up on the pin. What's Breakker looking for here? Oh, I think he knows that Jey Uso is a tough man and maybe he wants to put him in his place. And a spear to Jey Uso. And Breakker now dragging Jey Uso maybe into the center of the ring. Yes, he's doing that. Just that. Stomping on Jey's arm now. Oh, when he's looking for the Steiner recliner, the move that he's been using to put everybody away. Jey Uso's fighting, but hey, too much offense, but it's done to him there. Bron Breakker, your first man in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men's briefcase. What a showing by both men, but Breakker just too much on the offense there tonight for Jey Uso to be able to outlast and just get something big, because he didn't get too many of his big moves in there. He was just able to hang in for long enough. Oh, what a match that was. And this man's going places, Bron Breakker. Anyways, I'm told Legado del Fantasma want to speak. I'm not too best pleased about it, but I guess that's what they want. So let's bring them out here already. We've been waiting. Come on. Here we go. These assholes. Obviously, Santos Escobar not successful at reclaiming that Intercontinental title at Night of Champions. Sheamus did retain it. So maybe Santos has something to speak on that. I don't know. But now he's backed up by Los Lotharios. And obviously Los Lotharios and Santos Escobar make up Legado del Fantasma. What a dangerous and scummy faction this is. And like I said, I don't want to hear what they have to say, but Rico's given them the opportunity. And I'm stuck here on commentary, so I'm forced to hear it. And so are you lot. So you could probably just skip through it if you wanted to. I can't skip through real time. So I guess we're just going to have to... I'm going to have to hear what they're going to have to say. Oh, well, they don't have to say anything, they just want to. But, future me, will this be as painful as I'm expecting? What have they got to say? Pipe down, all of you. And we're not going to talk about the lows of Night of Champions with me losing that triple threat match, which I should have won. But we are going to congratulate and welcome the new member of Legado del Fantasma and her victory at Night of Champions. She who? Oh, wait. Yeah, I should have known. I thought maybe it was Bayley. Maybe Bayley was in leagues with Legado del Fantasma, but I don't know. Of course, Elektra Lopez interfering in the Bayley versus Zelina match, which you had to say if it was not for interference, I think Zelina might have won that match. Or at least it would have been more of a fairer fight, but no. Bayley walks out that night with the Women's World title. And like I said, you got to give a hand to this woman in that regards. And clearly she's joined up leagues with Legado del Fantasma. So now I've got to hear what she has to say too. Okay, let's do it. Thank you, Santos. It's such an honour to join Legado del Fantasma. Just such an honour to do what you asked me to do. And that was take care of Zelina Vega, as she does not deserve to be Women's World Champion. And it went to at least someone more deserving. Not quite me though, but someone better than Zelina, that's for sure. Admittedly, that's not hard enough to find someone that fits that description. Oh, okay, looks like someone who's quite rightly mad has something to say. It's weird not seeing her with that title. So, let's hear what she has to say. You think you can mess with me, Lopez? I want a match one-on-one with you tonight. You know what? No. I want my debut match to be in the Money in the Bank contender match that I have next week. And you've got Bayley to worry about Money in the Bank. But maybe, you know, after Money in the Bank, while I'm Miss Money in the Bank and you're still not champion, then, you know what, maybe we can fight. Maybe if I've got enough time, if I'm not signing autographs after winning Money in the Bank big. Alright, fair enough. I'll fight you the first Raw after Money in the Bank, and you can bet on it. Okay, they make a point, I suppose. Anyways, the Women's World title match, Zelina Vega versus Bayley. First confirmed match for Money in the Bank. Anyways, up next, Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey. This is Alexa Bliss's return, debut, first match of Universe Mode, whatever you want to call it. But she's fighting somebody that is, yet again, it seems to be a lot of an occurrence recently of unhappy superstars in WWE, because everybody seems to be a bit entitled here. But either way, somebody that won a Night Champions, just like the very peeved off Bron Breakker, who knocked off a very resilient but ultimately didn't quite get the job done. Did her opponent Roxanne Perez, obviously the winner of the match. The baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. That's going to be worrying if she can win that Money in the Bank briefcase. That's worrying for any of the champions currently. Bayley, if Zelina re-wins the title, Rhea Ripley, or whoever she may take on at some point, that maybe she lose the title to. It's worrying to see Ronda Rousey could just come in it and pick the bones off somebody that's just been for a match. But anyways, we've been glossing over the return, or debut, whatever you want to call it, of Alexa Bliss. Obviously didn't get in the contender matches for the women's title of the first pay-per-view. Didn't get to that open challenge, sorry, for Zelina Vega. So it's cool to see that Alexa Bliss finally having her first match in Universe mode, and what a big one it is. It's a one against Ronda Rousey, and the winner goes into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match at Money in the Bank. So huge match for Alexa Bliss, but it's not going to be an easy one, that's for sure. Anyways, let's start this match. Oof. The crowd seem to be loving it tonight, and rightly so. It's been a great night of action. Oof. Anyways, wrestlers are ready. John Cone is ready. Now Ronda Rousey looking to go to work. Oh, straight off the bat, a powerbomb to Alexa Bliss. And now working on the legs. We know Ronda Rousey likes to go for that ankle lock as well as the armbar. So maybe she's thinking the legs might be the better one to go for Alexa Bliss. I don't know. Maybe it's just the one that she found to go to first. You just pick one and you work on it, I guess. Either way. Ronda. Oh, Alexa firing back now. Alexa picking up Ronda. Dono, Ronda firing back. Oh, bit back and forth here. Really going. We'll get the upper hand. Oh, look. Ronda Rousey dizzies Alexa Bliss and brings it down for the Uranagi. Alexa Bliss rolls to the outside. Veteran instincts. Oh, what a forearm by Ronda. That's got to stun Bliss. Oh, picking her up now. Looking for a gut wrench. On the outside to Bliss. Like I said, it's a hell of a debut return, whatever. But against Ronda Rousey, especially the mood she's in, I mean, maybe she relieved some of it of Roxanne Perez, but I don't think she's relieved all of it. Nowhere near. So Alexa Bliss has got to be careful in this match, because an angry Ronda Rousey is a dangerous Ronda Rousey. It's not like we had issues with Balor, who got his frustration and got the better of him. I think in this case it enhances Ronda Rousey and the kick to the stomach. Or maybe this level enhances Ronda Rousey, because I think eventually, if you get high enough, it'll annoy to the point that anybody can mess up. But I think at this point we're at the optimal, where Ronda Rousey is even more dangerous. You know, they say about not caging or cornering beasts. Ronda Rousey's the same in this case. You don't poke and prod a bear. You don't poke and prod Ronda Rousey. And Roxanne learned that the hard way. But Ronda Rousey now fighting. Oh, Alexa Bliss, though, on the comeback. Can she take advantage and capitalise fully? Oh, looking for a cover. Interesting choice there. 1, 2. Kick out by Ronda, but she fires out of it. Alexa Bliss now. Oh, smashes Ronda's face into the ground. I don't know how much of a smart idea that was. In that kind of way. But Alexa Bliss is still yet to tell the tale at the minute. Oh, and Ronda with that knee strike. She loves hitting so much. And now the ground and pound on Alexa Bliss going to work. Jeez, the forearms now just hammering away at Alexa. Oh, but Alexa brings her back down. Can Alexa get back into this? Has been more Ronda Rousey, like I said. Optimal Ronda Rousey. This has not been the way that Alexa Bliss's debut and return, whatever you want to call it, has been going. I already need to decide on the one. We're going to say debut of Universe mode. That's what we're going to say. We're going to stick with debut. Oh, I'm working on the leg again. And Ronda now. Oh, stomping on the ankle. Yeah, we know what she wants to go for here. I think Ronda's looking for that ankle lock. Oh, Alexa Bliss, though. Oh, the sunset flip. Doesn't go hold on for a pin there. Interesting choice if she's been going for some random pins here and there. Doesn't go for the pin on that. Alexa grabs Ronda Rousey from behind. Oh, Russian leg sweep. And a few strikes now keeping Ronda down. Or at least trying to. Insult to injury, countered by Ronda. That was on the outside too. That's got to be her. The legs on more of Alexa Bliss. She just dropped both knees on the outside. She'll feel that through the entirety of her legs, not just her knees. But obviously it was her knee all the way down to her foot that hit the floor there, so... You know. Oh, Alexa Bliss. Oh, and the drop kick now. Keeping it going, maybe. Going for the cover on Ronda Rousey. Trying to... Oh, Ronda Rousey just fires. I was going to say... Trying to get some of the energy around Ronda Rousey. But seriously, Ronda Rousey has a bit of fire left in her. But I don't quite know what that accent was a minute ago. But either way, Alexa Bliss sends Rousey against the ropes. Oh! Alexa Bliss fires at Ronda. Oh no. Looking for a bunch of stomps. Just working away on Ronda Rousey. Stomp now. Oh, Ronda. Just sends her over her head. And now grabs her by the leg. And now looking for the Rowdy Buster to Alexa Bliss. Oh, flips over Bliss. And grabs her by the leg as I expected, the ankle lock. Can Alexa hold on? No. Oh, Alexa taps up after one. It's a fair showing by Alexa, but I think she just got unlucky with her opponent and the mood that her opponent was in tonight. That is unlucky for sure. But maybe we'll see her again in Universe Mode. Hopefully we will. But for now, she is not going to Money in the Bank. It is the winner of the match, obviously. The baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. That's worrying for anybody in those contender ladder matches, or not contender, just ladder matches in general. Ronda Rousey and Bron Breakker, those two hell of first picks. Anyways, the main event, the Raw Tag Team title match, Pretty Deadly versus the Brawling Brutes. Actually, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but they get the rematch clause, and it's allowed to happen on Raw because it is a Raw Tag title. So that's why Pretty Deadly allowed on here tonight, as they never really came to Raw as Raw Tag Team Champions, so it's good to finally see them here. But obviously, repping the SmackDown colours, because they want to show what the brand they're on. And now, still with those SmackDown tag titles. The question is, will they be able to re-add to the collection and reunify the tag team titles the way that it was before Night Champions? And like after that, maybe probably once after the Brutes would get their rematch clause and Pretty Deadly win, they'd probably be able to only defend one tag title, but still get to hold both. So I think Pretty Deadly just want to get over that side of the hill, and it's fair enough. They tasted the sweet joy of being undisputed tag team champions, and now they're not. So they want that feeling again, so they want it now. But that's a questionable decision after the fights that they went for a Night Champions. I would have at least taken a week off, in my opinion. But you got to give respect to Pretty Deadly for that. But maybe it's more of an ego and a greed thing, which I think it is more of a greed thing. As much as I hate to talk bad about Pretty Deadly, because they are my boys. But I think it is a greed thing in this case, and I think that might be their undoing against Brawling Brutes, who they only had one match last night, where Pretty Deadly had two, and the Brawling Brutes was their first match. So that means they've had less time to recover. Admittedly, only by maybe like an hour or two difference. But when it comes to fighting for some titles, you take all that chance you can get. But anyways, Pretty Deadly are out here. Let's bring out their opponents and the people defending their titles tonight. As I said, SmackDown tag titles not on the line tonight, only the Raw tag titles. So if Brawling Brutes win, there'll be no reunification. Like I said, coming out now, they accompanied by their leader. Maybe not. I imagine Pretty Deadly would try their best to attest to it. But either way, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Brawling Brutes. I see no Intercontinental Champion in sight. Maybe taking the week off after that brutal match at Night Champions. Guess he's not needed for tonight, I guess. Probably supporting these two at home. Maybe celebrating in Ireland. I wouldn't be surprised. It's hard for us UK folk to wrestle and be here in America. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's taking that chance he can get to go back to Ireland. And these two can hold down the fort of the Brawling Brutes. As now Brawling Brutes, all three members are champions. And they hold nearly every male title in Raw. The only title they do not own is that World Heavyweight title, currently owned by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Anyways, these two, everybody's out here, sorry. So, let's see who comes away with the win and wins the main event of this show and becomes Raw Tag Team Champions. Whew. This is going to be a good one. I just feel it in my bones, but it's not quite the bright lights like the pay-per-view, so I'm not necessarily expecting it to be the same level of match. Just because, as much as it's titles and it's a different position now, it's not Brawling Brutes fighting for a title, it's pretty deadly. But it's not the bright lights. There's just something about wrestling on a pay-per-view that you don't even have to be a wrestler to know the difference that makes. And especially an international crowd, not just an American crowd that you're used to wrestling each week. Not that that's anything to take away from the American crowds. It's more just adding to the point of the international crowds. Even if it is Saudi that they've been getting a pay-per-view at least once a year, if not twice. I think there was one year where they had two. I believe when they had that chamber in Saudi Arabia, I believe they also was Crown Jewel. But my memory's not 100% shown on that. But either way, Elton Prince starting out for Pretty Deadly. Ridge Holland starting out for the Brawling Brutes. Let's get this main event underway. Oh, Ridge Holland needs the gut. Oh, chucks him over. No, Elton. Straight to the back. Sends him into the corner. Oh, yeah, already Elton Prince using some dirty tactics there. But the ref not going to call it. It is a bit of a grey area, to be honest. But I'm sure Regal's happy about this. It's Tag Team of Brits versus a Tag Team of Brits in the main event of Raw, as he's a Brit, the general manager. The only person not a Brit, a Brit on commentary. So the only man that's not a Brit is John Cone. Clearly messing it up. Maybe we could try and get a British referee to make it a full Brit affair. But either way, it seems Rich Holland is struggling a bit right now with Kit Wilson. It's not going well for Brawling Brute so far. Pretty Deadly's definitely seem to have the upper hand here. Ridge Holland feeling the effects. I'm pretty sure he even got less match time last time. Oh, Ridge trying to go for that shoulder tackle to the legs, but unsuccessful by Pretty to... Oh, Ridge though. Brings back down Elton. Trying to go to work now. That was a bit of a weird double axe handle there. Tags in Butch. I think he's just trying to escape and trying to give himself a bit of a breathing room. And Butch now just sends Elton Prince flying. And Butch is a hell of a fire. Like I said, talk about Jey Uso being a hell of a fire. Talking about Ilya Dragunov. Butch, he may not be the toughest man, I don't believe. Don't get me wrong, he's tough. But he's the kind of guy that gives out more than he can get. But that is not anything to be taken down to his toughness. It's just Butch is a different kind of breed when it comes to the pain he can inflict on his opponent. And that joint manipulation, there's no one quite like Butch. Anyways, Butch now proving my point. Just going to work on Elton Prince. Oh, Kit Wilson expected it coming. Butch now focusing back on Elton. Makes sense. Don't make it too obvious. Oh, gets Kit now. Oh, the forearm. Oh, he's looking to do this. Slingshot DDT. Bounces Kit's head off the apron. That was brutal. Oh, and the boot down by Butch. Kicks down. Stomping away on the legs now. Tries to tuck the clothesline, but no, too soon. Elton Prince. Look for a forearm to the face. Kicks to the back. Tags in Kit now. Oh, Butch. A wrench in the face of Elton Prince in front of Kit. I don't quite know why Kit's not attacking them. Maybe he's trying to get some advantage. I have no idea. A DDT, I guess it's worked for Kit. Butch now. Oh, refusing to move maybe. Kit. Looking to capitalise. DDT again. don't even think he did a DDT before, didn't he? Maybe I'm forgetting. And Kit Wilson now just showing off. Oof, maybe being a bit cocky, but Butch is back in. Oh, and the boot. Kit Wilson's paid for his cockiness, for sure there. Butch now. Oh, grabs the hand, twists the wrist. Oh, right to the fingers. Oof. I did that with some milk bottles once. That wasn't fun. I thought I ripped the skin in between. Oh, looking for the arm bar now. Oh, no, Kit's trying to wriggle out of it. No, he's put himself in a worse position. Butch now grabbing the other arm. Ah, no, I don't want to see this. Oh, jeez, to the arm. Oh, no, boy. Oh, Butch now looking for the X-Plus. What a crash landing. That was indeed. Oh, and sends Elton Prince off the apron. You gotta say, Kit took that DDT off the apron earlier, so any head damage is not good after that move. Oh, and a bitter end. Would it be a bitter end at Pretty Deadly's ideas of the Raw Tag Team title dream? And the Undisputed Tag... No, not quite successful. Reg getting a bit stuck there. Butch, I think, proving tonight and at Night Champions that he is the MVP of the Brawling Brute. At least between him and Ridge Holland. Oh, stomping away on Kit Wilson on that arm. Oh, and sends Elton Prince back down. Butch is 2-on-1ing this affair. Oh, the spear, maybe going to pay for it. Looking for a 1, a 2. Kick out by Butch. That was a solid 2 as well. It wasn't even like 2.5. That was 2 on the dot, basically. Maybe 2.1. Kit Wilson shoves Butch off to the apron. Rich now trying to... Oh! Rich trying to... Maybe heard what I said on commentary. Maybe trying to ball some back there. Like I said, I feel like Butch being the MVP of between Butch and Ridge. Butch and Ridge, sorry. I said Budge there, didn't I? Oh, Kit Wilson looking for his codebreaker. No! Butch! Oh, and gets another bicycle kick. Sends Elton Prince off the ropes again. Oh, and an enziguri to Kit Wilson. Ridge now going to take care of Kit. No! Butch charges at Kit, but Ridge got in the way there, takes him down. Oh, Kit catches the foot and a clothesline. Ridge go back up to go for a clothesline. He's missed though. I don't quite know. It doesn't seem to be Ridge's night tonight, that's for sure. We even got in the way of Butch trying to get Kit Wilson into the ring there. The chemistry not on between Butch and Ridge tonight, but Butch sends Elton Prince out of the way. Now he's gearing up for a bitter end. Like I said, it's a bitter end. But Pretty Deadly's ideas of this main event and how it's supposed to go. Ridge maybe going to go occupy Elton Prince, but I think Butch took care of it. 3 count. Brawling Brutes with the win. MVP Butch in that match. He took care of business. Ridge was struggling. Butch went, I can do this 2-on-1. And he's just proven it. Targeting Kit a decent amount there at the end. Oof. Pretty Deadly tried, but I think just the fights that they went through last night at Night of Champions, just too much for them. And Brawling Brutes had that one less match recently advantage. And that's what's given these guys still Raw Tag Team Champions. But anyways, thank you for watching Raw. And hopefully, I'll see you for SmackDown. Peace.